Hi everyone, let's talk about template literals even more. Now in this example, in this video, we are going to talk about one example. And in that example, what I wanted to do was to show you how you would want to use conditionals within your template literals. We have talked about the map function, how you can create repetitive elements with different content dynamically or programmatically. Now we're going to do almost the same thing, but based on a condition. All right, let's jump in here. Jump into this video. I'm going to create a variable, and I'm actually creating an object. It is called employee data, so it's no longer online courses. You don't have to worry about it. Let's say you have 10 employees, 100 employees, or you have a list of employees or people, and depending on their position status, you want to give them bonus. This is something very normal in a company, right? And what I'm going to do is, I'm actually, sorry for this, I'm not creating an object, I'm creating an array of objects. So every object is going to belong to one person. So this object is going to be name. The name for this person is John Scott, and the position status is junior. There we go. So exactly what I'm trying to do here is any employee who has a position status of junior, I would like to give them a bonus. Let's say I have 1,000 employees. How would I go about this? Now, first, you need to have all of that data in some format that JavaScript can read it. Now, I have created this employee, and I'm going to copy paste the rest, not to waste your time too much. And I'm going to put the rest of them here, and I'm going to save it. There is a comma missing. There we go. So we have Mark Johnson, Julie Anderson, my good self, and Jack Sparrow. And some are junior, one is mid, and another one is senior. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab all the juniors and you're going to add them to a bonus list. How are you going to go ahead and do this? Now, this is very difficult to do with normal JavaScript, aside from not providing backticks. And what I want you to do is also to go ahead and print it to the screen, not to the console, but actually in the browser. I want you to create elements appended to the body. If you know you can do that, just go ahead and do it. Otherwise, stick with me and I'm going to show you how you can do it. I'm going to create another variable that is going to be employee bonus list. And let's grab our backticks. So what is it that we want to create? I'm going to create a section element, not there, but here. I'm going to close this section element right here. There we go. So far, everything is making sense. Let's add a title to our list. This is an H1 element. This is going to be bonus list. This is the title. Cool. So far, everything is making sense. Now I'm going to grab a UL. This is where things get interesting. Within the UL, I want to dynamically grab the name of keep in mind, I want to print the name of the employees based on their position status. So if the position status is junior, show me their names. That's where the condition lies. Now I'm going to grab this template string and let's go ahead and let's get started in here. First off, we need to jump into that array. And since it is an array, we can map it. And we know map gets a callback function and it applies that callback function on every individual array item. So I'm going to say map. And what is every individual array item? In our previous lecture, our previous video, every individual array item was actually a feature. But in here, every individual array item is actually an employee. One employee, one item, one employee. That's how you can decide what to put as the argument as the parameter for the function. Since every individual item is one employee, that's why I'm just going to write employee. That's easier to understand. Now, I want to provide a function, and keep in mind we need to have one expression. So it's a very good place to use our good old ternary operator. Now I'm going to say if the employee dot dot position status. Keep in mind, when I say employee, I'm not talking about this entire array. I'm talking about every individual item of the array. I'm either talking about this one, this one, this one, or the rest of the two. So for every individual item, what do I have? I have one object that has two properties. One is name and one is position status. How can I select position status? I can select it using the dot notation. That's why it says employee dot position status. Now, I'm saying that if the position status triple equal junior, it means that that employee is junior. Then do what? If this is true, I want you to create an li for me. So backticks, we have done that. Let's create an li. And what should I do within this li? Within the li, give me the name of the employee. Keep in mind, the name of the employee. So it is employee dot name. There we go. That's it. It's not well completed yet. We need to complete the ternary operator. But so far, everything is going smoothly. So if let me just make it readable a little bit more. And I'm going to provide a space right here, or provide a space right there. There we go. If position status is equal to junior, then give me this li that is going to show me the name of that person who is a junior. And if they are not junior, just print an empty string. That's it. And it basically changes it again, but you can see it right now. Let's increase this. It doesn't make any sense. There we go. Let's save that. So again, if position status is equal to junior, give me the name. Otherwise, don't give me anything. And keep in mind, we need to join this as well, because otherwise we are going to get those commas. Join it at what? At nothing. That's it. Very cool, right? I'm going to get rid of this white space down here, and I'm going to get rid of the white space down up there as well. And where is the end of this li? A ul, actually forgot to end it. Ul right there. And there we go. I think now it is looking cool. I'm going to get rid of that space there as well. First, let's take a look at it within the console. Console.log, employee bonus list. Let's save that, and there we go. So we got an H1, and let's see if this is actually correct. So we have John Scott. Is John Scott Jr.? Yes, that is cool. The first one. We have Julie Anderson. There is Julie Anderson, and she is a junior. And then we have Jack Sparrow, who is also a junior. There we go. So our logic works correctly. And now let's append it to the body. Document dot body dot inner HTML. Keep in mind, HTML, not inner text. We are not appending text. We are appending HTML elements to it. And there we go. So it doesn't matter how many employees you have in here. So if in the future you go ahead and you add another employee, I'm going to say name would be Sandra, I don't know, like Sandra Jeffrey. And let's say position status is equal to mid or mid-level. Let me provide a comma there. You can see it's not being added there. Let's add another employee so we can see that the logic actually works. I kind of lost the word. Let's say we have a Scott Jeffrey as well, and he is a junior developer. And as soon as I save this, we are going to see Scott Jeffrey on the screen. And there we go. We just saw Scott Jeffrey. And now you know how you can use conditionals within your math functions, within your template strings. And this was a little bit more real world than previous examples, right? So that's it for this video. See you in the next one.